And welcome to the GWR 800. Yes, we're driving this today because I felt like it. Storming up the Riviera workshop scenario. This reskin was made, of course, by Super Albs, who's in the chat, so epic work. I wasn't expecting you to be here today, but epic work nonetheless. So there we go. Yes, sold it has done, but it breaks the game to do so. Hello driver, today you have been selected to drive the first ever Paignton to London Paddington service in the all-new GWR Class 800. You'll be taking the service via Exeter St David's, along the way calling at Torquay, Newton Abbot, Teignmouth, Dawlish and Exeter St David's. Please start by releasing the doors here at Paignton. I will indeed. Open the doors. Right, let's get that on, what, 5? That'll be okay. I know it's a storm, but you know, whatever. Right, let's get something to forwards. There we go. So yes, this is a reskin of the 801, available part of the East Coast Main Line London to Peterborough, but it's got diesel mode, so we're in diesel mode and we can drive it on non-electrified routes such as this. So this should be interesting. It should be interesting indeed. There we go. It's got diesel sounds from the 170 as part of the Academy, so that's all good. It's all good, and we've got a 150 coming in, which is very nice. Nice plain blue. So there we go. Very nice indeed. There we go. This is out of all the reskins that and mods that have been done. It's you know, it's one of the more revolutionary ones because it's completely changed the physics of a train. You know, quite interesting. It's quite interesting. Right. You know, it's completely. You know, you just completely changed it up. That needs to be on a... Well, no, is that fast enough? Is there too much rain on that? I mean, going into the passenger view instantly clears it. It's part because train sims like that. But, you know, is that alright? Is that an alright amount of windscreen wiperage? I'll let you guys know. Or you guys let me know. And yeah, whatever. Whatever indeed. Right. Just got to drive all the way across the Riviera line today. I installed the Trainworks update. I don't have no idea if it worked or not. So there we go. And on second setting. Is that second? Got 0 and 5. So is that second? 10? Go on to 10. There we go. I'll put it on 10. So there we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Especially if we get up to speed. Any time for us to depart? Right. Go to 15. Just put it on maximum. Just vroom, 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 vroom. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Of course, Riviera Line classic bug, where the things are up there for some reason. The barriers. Only half the barriers are down, which is strange. It's nearly time for us to depart. Next station is Torquay. So yes, here we go. Class 800. I'm inside a building. Let's depart. There we go. It's raining and you're not in a tunnel. There we go. Yes, indeed. We need over 9,000 wiper speed. It's over 9,000. Yes, we need that. There we go. So we now depart on a model that was released for Train Simulator in electric mode only, on an unelectrified route. You know, there's no tricks going on. It hasn't been selected to be an electrified route. It is driving on diesel, which is fantastic. It's fantastic indeed. There's a mixture of the sounds going on there. Very nice. Speeding already. It's just fantastic. The only thing I will say about this, the braking on it is ridiculously strong. You'll see it later, but minimum braking takes the notch up to 80. That's the only thing I would say. That's about this. It's my only feedback. Other than that, it's absolutely fantastic. It really is. Really is. Right, here we go. Up to 40 miles an hour. On our way. Are those Trainworks trees? I think they are. For some reason the track isn't here, but that's okay. There we go. You got this after you tweeted a pic of it. After I tweeted a pic of it, that was confusing. Yes, well done. It does shift rather quick. Yes, it does, doesn't it? So what did you do? Did you just copy the simulation files over from the 170? I'm speeding already. Look at that. Mad, absolutely mad. I'm uncontrollable. There we go. Still speeding. Yeah, you can see, look, minimum braking has put it up to like 70 there. Well, I said 80, it's close enough. So it's very, very, very nimble machine. Very nimble indeed. There we go. That'll do. So, set tried number 25. Right. There is no 15, I'm afraid. It's 25. So 25 is just a constant wipe. That's fine. We're all right with that. Is that all right? Any faster, and it will start messing with the bitrate and the quality because it's trying to render it too quickly. Bloody hell, this thing does shift. I look away for like a you know, half a second, and I'm already speeding. Especially if we start going downhill here in a little while. That won't be fun. Alright, train work seems to have been installed. Because the track's changing. Well, that track's different anyway. Oh, our track's changed. There we go. You copy the RPM, fuel, and a few other things too. Bring up the simulation mode. Interesting. Interesting. I suppose there's not much reason to do it any other trains, is it? It's just different versions of the 800 now. I see you doing the TPE one, the 802. That's interesting. Especially if it's got no yellow front. It's definitely interesting. Looking forward to seeing that. But there we go. I do like GWR livery in this. I'll have a look in a minute. We're not going down a 1 in 57. I'm constantly having to brake. That's it. Let's just get the speed right off. There we go. A nice look at it here. See, look at that. That's just fantastic. This thing looks fantastic in green. It really does. And obviously, it's the replacement to what we were driving just beforehand, the HSTs. There we go. Ah, you got the battery one. Interesting. I haven't downloaded your 379 yet. I need to do that. Also need to take a quick screenshot because, you know, needs to take at least one. Needs something useful in life. There we go. That's what you're looking for right there. There we go. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Right, I'll stop. Not that I've got to worry about it. The brakes are ridiculously powerful. Right. That's it. Yeah, some of the tracks could be better in the default routes. They could, you know. But there we go. Such is life, I suppose. Ding. That's it. Bringing it down, bringing it down. Try 60 wiper speed. Okay, hang on. Let me try and stop first. See, look at that. Look, moving up the brake up throws it into maximum, which is just mad. Right, there we go. And stop. Open the doors. A nice cross country coming in there. Aren't all the reskins in this by you Super Alps? I believe they are. There's like 5 there's like 4 or 5 that need to be in there, isn't there? So there we go. And this is one of them here. I mean, look at that. Nice screenshot there. There we go. Right. Let's try 60 wiper speed, shall we? Is the frame rate doing alright on this route? Just wondering, because it is raining at all. Let's see what 60's like, shall we? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, no, right. Okay. 25. There we go. Maybe a few minutes ahead of schedule due to the high performance of the IEP. Lovely. Awesome. Fantastic. Not 15 minutes. Nice. Yeah, well, that wouldn't be fun. Concord Not. I drove the 313 earlier this evening. So that'll be on YouTube soon. So there we go. That'll be indeed. So I've already driven the 313. Interesting time indeed. Right. Yes, reskins are nice. I mean, you know, it's trouble with stock routes. They barely come with anything that they need. You know, like one train. But this, you know, workshop. That's where the magic happens, because you got all this stuff going on. It's fantastic. So there we go. Right. Nearly time to depart. Nearly indeed. And then we'll be on our way to, well, we've got just, yeah, Newton Abbot, Taymouth, Dawlish, Exeter, St David's. 26 miles to go. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Next station is Newton Abbot. There we go. Let's notch to it, shall we? I don't want to go any faster. I'll fly through the 40 limit in that case. Absolutely fly through it. We don't want to do that. Not yet. Not until the speed limit gets up. It's 100 miles an hour on this route, isn't it? Towards the end? Think so. Think so. Whereas in the 1950s version, it's only 75. It's interesting seeing the difference between the two. That's why it's one of the first TS16 videos I did, was a comparison between the two. I just found it interesting. Ah, look, there's a 45. We're going to really let the throttle open then. But no, like, the difference is, like, even just the fact that Exminster Station wasn't there. You know, it's just the difference is just fantastic. I just like it. Speeding already. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I caught it. I caught it enough. You can't complain there. A real driver wouldn't be complaining there. Or passengers, or staff. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know. Right. Newton Abbot, 5.5 miles away. Should go well today. Should go well indeed. It was very fast wipers, wasn't it? Yes, it was very fast wipers. We won't do that again. You imagine it's so fast, you might as well just have them spinning around. Passenger view? Yeah, standard passenger view for the 800 really. Very noisy. Very, very, very noisy. You know. What's the Great Western one look like? I've no idea. But this is the 800 one. So there we go. It was quite nice. It clears the windscreen. It's a little interesting TS bug there. There we go. That's what, yeah, career mode, yeah, it is a bit harsh. It is a bit harsh, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. Right, and the speed limit's gone up to 45. Yeah, career mode's a bit harsh on the whole scoring thing. I'd like to think if they stick with a similar thing for TS World, they'll revamp it to ridiculous levels. So stuff like that. So, you know, going fast doesn't lose you score, but like it means that you start to get delayed, because if you imagine in the real world, if you go fast, you get you know, you could get stuck behind a train that's supposed to end up in front of you. You know, if you go too slowly, a service will pull in front of you. That's how I think it should be done. So there we go. That's how I think it should be done. They don't have an interior for the stock yet. Ah, that explains it. There we go. The passengers sat inside, not in the passenger view, but in this there are. There are some very crude looking passenger models, of course. There we go. Oh, look at this. Super elevation makes trains look that much more awesome, and that's why I'm taking a screenshot. There's nothing you can say about it. Also gives us a nice minute as well to just take a look at the livery, because you got all the names and stuff like that, all the right branding. Department for Transport, Hitachi, Network Rail, Agility Trains, a First Group Company. So there we go. It is a fantastic livery. It really is. There we go. Lovely. These gradients on the lower half of this route are absolutely mad. It's quite easy up to Newton Abbot when you're heading south, but once you start to head in the other, once you get past Newton Abbot, the gradients are all over the place. You really got to be vigilant. That's how I've sped nearly every time I put power on so far. So there we go. There we go. Gradient's going to start going downhill soon, so that's fun. And the speed limit's gone up to 60, which is what we like to see. As soon as the rear of the train gets through. That's one thing too. There is no way that the real world is so strict about the rear of the train thing. I mean, obviously they have to respect it to some degree, because if you imagine, you know, the rear of a train going through a 50, going through a 15 at 70, you can see where that would be a problem. But you know, it is very tight in this. It needs to be a lot more dynamic, but it's just not. Hopefully, TS World will fix that. You know, but TS World, if DTG know what they're doing, it should hopefully fix everything. It won't, but hopefully it should, in some degree. It'd be nice to think it would, anyway. Alright. Made this reskin in 3 days. Well done. The GWR HST bored me so much that you postponed it for 8 months. I suppose that's the thing, though, isn't it? It's just green. I suppose that's what it is, isn't it? I've no idea. Well, no, I don't make reskins. I've made very basic ones, but not to that degree. I've never spent more than a couple of hours on one. I usually just, you know, and they look terrible. So there we go. Right. Finally reached 60 miles an hour. Cruising along quite nicely. Sounds work fantastically, they really do. Obviously, it's just I'm speaking again. It's just a basic 170 sounds, but there we go. Still fantastic nonetheless. It's just nice that such a thing's available in TS in such a way. You know, the 801's been around since TS 15, and we've only ever been able to drive it on electrified routes. Now we can spice things up a bit, and it's fun. So there we go. All right. All right. In the US, it does matter that the end of the train's in the speed limit. Yeah, I'm sure it does. So it does matter to a degree. So I suppose in the US the trains are so long you have to use like, you know, you have the road run in Austria where it tells you where the rear of the train is. Because here it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're going from, you say like a 55 to a 60, it wouldn't really make much difference. So there we go. There we go. There's Newton Abbot, not far away at all. Right, speed limit's going to have 55 and 40. That's all good. Ooh, there we go. Classic pacer action. There we go. That's what you're looking for in life, isn't it? Let's take a look at a nice screenshot with a pacer. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. It's ridiculous that these things, are still round. You know, the stopgap for the stopgap. Yeah, right. They're still running the tracks today. There we go. And what's their replacement? Well, isn't it the old district line trains or something stupid like that? There we go. Such is life, apparently. The train length indicator. That's it. Yes, that's it. I can never remember technical terms. Apart from Roadrunner. I guess that's hardly technical. I just meep meep. It's hilarious. Classic Looney Tunes. Right, okay. And let's bring her down to 40. Lovely stuff. Down, down, deeper and down. That'll do. There we go. Not far away now. Just got coast in. Speed limit gets back up to 60 almost straight away, which is good. So there we go. Southwest Trains 158 made it to Paignton. Interesting. Are you on board? There we go. It's always interesting to see trains doing rare things. Even if it's just like a train wrong railing their way up somewhere. That's just interesting. We're on the wrong side of the line. I always find that interesting too. For some reason. But no. But yeah, rare stuff's fun. It's very fun indeed. Well, one day, which is sad, it'll be rare to get a HST running across this line, because most of them will be shipped up to ScotRail. That's a weird thought. That's a weird thought. The 800s will reign forever. Well, not forever, but one day. Alright, it's come to a stop at Newton Abbot, where we've got a Great Western HST standing proud. 40 years on. So there we go. Taking a screenshot whilst we're letting passengers on. There we go. We'll shortly be arriving at Newton Abbot. There we go. Change here for services to what, Plymouth? That'll do it. Yeah, services to Plymouth. There we go. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, because Just Trains is doing extra to Plymouth, and the diverging route we just went over. So there we go. Let's stop it there. We're 5 and it's a 6. That's pretty good going, actually. Yeah, that's a good place to stop it. Look at me being professional by accident. There we go. Right. Doors are open. Look at that. That's a nice HST. This is the one that's postponed for 8 months, was it? Good result, mind. You know. Good result indeed. There we go. Meningitis Trust support for life. We've got another one on the other end. What have we got on the other end? No idea. 43005. There we go. See, look at that. That's nice. It's a nice screenshot right there indeed. Alright. Come on everybody, get on board. Before we start getting bored, you know how this works. Do you reckon that's why they call it boarding? Because it makes the driver really bored, especially when he misses a stop and gets to a place 15 minutes early. You know. Exeter Plymouth is already out for free in Devon rails. It is. Yes, it is. Yes. Then again, I suppose, you know, the more developers that make a route, it just changes stuff up, doesn't it, really? Especially as well when you connect it, because there'll be an option that connects it to Western Main Lines, which means you'll be able to drive from Paddington to Plymouth in one go. Providing the game doesn't crash in one go. I think that's the advantage that JT are going for. They're going for mass mileage over anything else. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think it's the Chiltern line won't connect to Western Main Lines though, will it? I don't think so. Then again, that is adding an extra 112 miles. That's a bit mad. So, on top of everything else, you can see why. And there we go. There we go. You know the AI hanging about? No. No. Okay. That's fine. We'll just sit around here then. Sir Daniel Gooch. And isn't this side it ends up by King of Brunel? It is indeed. There we go. Right. Very nice. Sit back in here and wait. Mass mileage what US routes need. It is, yes. That would be nice to see. I suppose the difference is, with mass mileage between US and UK, is that you could drive Feather River Canyon, which is like an 80-mile route, and it'd take about the same amount of time as it would to do, you know, it'd take to do a longer route in the UK. I think that's the problem. Is once if you take most routes, they're not as fast, so it'd take a lot longer to drive. Whereas this is different. UK routes are a lot higher speed. That's my theory as to why no one's done an excessively long route like that. Right. Come on. Come on. Yeah, well, you said about good performance. You weren't lying, were you? We got here really early. Okay. And I was speeding at every turn, so that doesn't help. Well, at least it's not 15 minutes, like you said. That'd suck, wouldn't it? Imagine that. You're an hour early. Okay, I'll go and have a nap. Have a shower. Go for a walk around the shops or something, you know. Lovely. Stuff like this Seligman division is quite fast, and that subdivision alone is 300 miles. Interesting, yeah. Oh, that train's leaving. I can hear it revving. Goodbye. Have fun. See, as a driver hitching a ride in the back. It's always fun. Have fun wherever you're going. Wherever that may be. I'm going to guess further than Paynton. I have no idea. AKA the other way, Plymouth. Right. Look at that. Very nice route, isn't it? It's very nice route, very nice train. Now I'm getting those confused. And of course, as it is the 800/801/ whatever you want to call it, 80-300, we of course have the classic om nom 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 nom. Om nom 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 nom. Has to be done. Has to be done. There we go. The next station is Teignmouth. It is indeed. It's revving up on Notch 0. Wow. There we go. Right. There we go. Off we trot. Off we trot. On our way to Teignmouth. Let's power up. Listen to that rev. And that thrash going. With that Hitachi motor action, of course. There we go. This time with 100% more diesel. Yes, of course. I'll full throttle it at some point. There's very little need to at the moment. What on earth is wrong with the track there? Whoa! I'm going to go with that being a with a Trainworks problem. The stock route doesn't do that. Okay, we'll ignore that. Everyone's going mad on the Om-Nom. Yes, Om-Nom. Embrace the Om-Nom. That's what you have to do in life. That's what you have to do in life. I can't believe how long that's been going on for. It's just mad. That was my first TS15 video, which is like my 5th TS video ever that's been going on since. It's mad. It's mad. Om-Nom nom 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 nom. I love it. Classic. Classic. Right. Right. And 60. Oh, 90. Get a bit of a chance to full throttle it. There we go. It's not eating anything. It's just something I did once. It's like it was in my TS15 video. I was driving out of St Pancras and I was like, what does this button do? Ah. Om nom 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 nom. And it's stuck. It's stuck. Great Western still using broad gauge. Yeah, they decided to retrofit all the trains to 7-foot gauge because why the hell not? There we go. Test by Mind Simulated. I'm assuming you're testing the chat. I'm glad to say it works. If that's what we're doing, if that's what's going on. Tell you what is going on. Super elevation that makes the track and the train look awesome. 800-004. There we go. Could you imagine, you know these replacing the HST? Could you imagine one of these that went round with the new flying banana? Could you imagine this in bright yellow? That would be hilarious. Flying Banana 2.0. Hitachi edition. Om Nom Nom edition. That would be weird. Full throttle it. Let's do it. That would be strange. Can you imagine? Yeah, I suppose they'll have to replace it one day, wouldn't they? I mean, these trains, they do get too old eventually. You know. Even like Air Force aircraft have to be replaced at some point. Even, you know, even if it is 70, even if they are 70 years old at the time, everything needs replacing at some point. So there we go. Which looks like a banana. That'd be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Right, nearly at 90 already. That is mad acceleration. That's good. That's good. We're all good on that front. Look at that. Racing along now. Fantastic. GWR. Keeping 11, are they? Interesting. Ding. Nice. Alright. Someone needs to preserve a production HST. They just do. It just needs to happen. But if no one does, that'd suck. Are there any booked in? I don't know. Cross country. Ooh. Cross country's HSTs. They're getting power doors on their Mark IIIs apparently, because Arriva have been given the license again. So or the you know the whatever it's called. So they're going to be getting powered doors on their HST Mark IIIs, which is interesting. You know, following in Chilton's steps. So there we go. There's an 80 limit there. Yes, this is a reskin by Super Albs, who's in the chat right now. So there we go. I'll leave a link in the description when this is on YouTube, because I'm kind of like that. There we go. Lovely. Alright. Well, you need to... Yeah, all the reskins in this are by Super Albs, which is fun. So there we go. Let's download like 5, which is fine, because they're awesome. There we go. It's a 60 limit. Wasn't paying attention, but luckily this thing's got brakes. You know, it's like Thor's drops his hammer in front of the train. Just really does bring the speed down. Look at that. Mad. Nearly. It's close enough. Alright. Getting rid of the HST's got to get rid of the SD40-2. Well, you have to at some point. Nothing lasts forever. That's the important thing. As long as they're preserved. I mean, you know, the trouble is people. You say people, you know, say the HST shouldn't go. I bet you some people said exactly the same thing about Steam. I know it was getting on its last legs, but everything gets on its last legs, you know. So people would have said exactly the same thing about Steam, and people will say the same thing about Diesel, and they'll say the same thing about, you know, every other iteration. You know, it's the way it is. It's the way it is. Diamonds last forever. Yes. When's the last time you saw a 43 made of diamond? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Trouble isn't it wheel slipped, it just cut straight into the tracks without any problems whatsoever. But that would be interesting to see. A diamond train. There we go. Right. Bring the speed down nicely. We'll shortly be arriving at Teignmouth. Lovely stuff. Let's try and make a nice decent stop here, shall we? Maximum braking power for all the reasons of why not. There we go. Niceness. There's a 6 car again. Look, nailing the stops today. Absolutely nailing. Well, ish. We'll go with ish, shall we? Yeah, that'll do. And doors. Everybody get off. Design life is 25 years. The trouble is that's the way it is with most trains, isn't it? That's the way, you know, especially Japanese trains. They get rid of their Shinkansens once they design a new one. You know, I mean, the Eurostars are being scrapped and they're only 26 years old. The first one's been sent for scrap at least. The 373s. Braking, yeah, 150% braking power. Yes. No, it's strange. It's strange. But I suppose, you know, with technology moving faster and faster, they'll be able to make much faster trains in 25 years. Who knows? Must have a good reason behind it. I suppose they say 25 years because they know they'll buy more trains from them in the future. I suppose that's what it is, you know. It's like, yeah, we'll get more money quicker. That's what it is. That's probably what it is. They could probably last a lot longer than 25 years. I mean, look at the Pacers. Yeah, they're not any good, but they're still running on the rails. You know. So, I suppose that's what it is. It's all about the money, isn't it? It's all about the money. Next station is Dawlish, which isn't far away at all, actually. Doors have shut. Let's depart. On our way. Going past the Dawlish seawall soon. Amtrak is they are getting rid of the Acela, aren't they? Sad. Although was it the Avela Liberty? It's an interesting looking train, isn't it? Interesting looking train. So, yeah. Trouble is, it's not on a dedicated high speed line, is it? So most of its average speed it doesn't even reach it. So there we go. Need dedicated high speed lines for these trains. There's not much point otherwise. So there we go. Wonder where the Pendolinos will go. No idea. What's the life on the Pendolinos? I have literally no idea. Alright. 75. Let's get up to it now. I like the Pendolino. I've never been on a Pendolino. I've been on a Voyager, but I've never been on a Pendolino. So that's fun. I think it was on a Virgin. It was Virgin Cross Country was when I went on a Voyager. But I've never been on a Pendolino. I need to do that one day. Because why not? You know, why not? Right. Right. I think they'll last forever. If only, eh? Right, 60. Not that I'm worried about the braking too much, to be perfectly honest. Or the speeding either, really. It's not that, you know. Whatever. It is what it is by speed. But we're not, because this thing's a beast. Right. Voyager's yeah. They're not the best trains ever, are they really? But there we go. Oh, hello. Speak of the devil. There we go. There we go. Right. Trouble is, Voyagers, when I went on one, I was little, so I thought it was the best thing in the world, going on a tilting train, because they were tilting, you know, and stuff like that. So when I went on one, so I thought it was the best thing. I haven't been on one since. I haven't been on one since at all. Alright. Dawlish is just stopped there. Might take a nice screenshot as we burst out the next tunnel. There we go. Maybe not this tunnel, maybe the next one. There we go. We've got to grab a nice screenshot every now and then. Just because, you know, I've got to have a thumbnail from something. You know, truth of the YouTuber there. Got to have a thumbnail from somewhere. And clipping one from a video is a nightmare. So, you know, a lot easier just to take a snapshot every now and then. Alright. Alright. Let's start braking. Let's do it. Let's bring the speed down. We'll shortly be arriving at Dawlish. Change here for epic scenery train things. There we go. That's what it should say. Yeah, change here for walls that can't stay up in bad weather. There we go. That sucks. The thing is, they did that. You know, they fixed that, and then the Dover seawall collapsed, and they've been repairing it for most of this year. Seawalls not good. Railways won't last next to the railway. Railways won't last. Brain. Railways won't last next to the sea. There's just no way. Absolutely no way. Especially with sort of rising sea levels. They'll disappear. They'll have to build inland routes one day. It's just no choice. Alright. That's it. Pulling to Dawlish. Make a nice stop. Let all the people off. We're here early, of course. Alright. That's it. Come to a nice stop wherever, really. Doesn't really bother me much. On the platform. There we go. And open the doors. Voyagers are worse than Pacers. Some Pacers aren't too bad. Voyagers should get on with notice immediately. The design flaws around you. They were thinking of tilting in a bad way. That's what they were thinking. No idea. How do they compare to the 222s, the Meridians? Are the Meridians any better or worse than the Voyagers? Are there not much difference? I have no idea. I've only ever seen Meridians from the other side of St Pancras. So there we go. Scenery, train stuff and weather issues. Yes. Sounds about right. Wiper can slow down now. Ah. That means I've got to pay attention to what I'm doing and when I'm going through stuff. Yeah, I'll turn it down a bit. What's 10 like now? You watch 10. Absolutely pandemonium. That's alright. That's alright. There we go. Ooh, hello. What's going on there? The mystery light. I think that's supposed to be the pan-up light. It's a bit out of place. That's weird. Oh, never mind. Right. They don't smell, but it's the only positive you can think of. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I only deal with southeastern stuff, and I just, you know, I've loved networkers ever since I was a little, and so there we go. And Electrostars, they are. Especially most of them, the older seating are better. The 9s are the worst of southeastern stock. The Dash 9s with their seats, like, oh my god. I got on one to London Victoria, and I had a bad back by the end of it. That wasn't fun. Who wants to know an interesting thing about the 800, the AT300, and me? Who wants to know an interesting fact about that? I've never seen one that run in the real world, but you know, it's just, you know, let me know what you think, or let me know if you want to know a little hint as to a little relationship between this train and me. You know. Alright. Oh, there we go. Final stop exit St David's. Alright, let's depart. 75 miles an hour is approaching us quite nicely. You want to know? There we go. Well, when I drove the 801 on Western Main Lines, I mentioned a competition that Hitachi ran. If you guys remember what that is, then fantastic. Well, guess what I have sitting next to me in a box waiting to be built. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Alright. Let's notch it all the way up. Don't have a problem with any Finnish trains. Don't know much about Finnish trains, to be perfectly honest. I say all trains are awesome. I just blanket say love for all trains. Just love some trains more than others. There we go. Lego! Yes! They ran a competition to win one of 5 Lego Hitachi AT300s, and I acquired one in said competition. I did indeed, and it's sitting next to me. I'm going to build it at some point. I've got lots of Lego to build, so you'll have to bear with me. Let's say that Wally that I built and shared on Twitter today is one of many to be built in my collection. So it could take a while, but I do have it. And I can't wait to show it to you guys. I've had it for ages, but I haven't had time to build it. So I've kept that quiet for so long. I hinted at it, you know. I hinted at it in that other video. Horn. There we go. Blowing the horn as we go through Dawlish Warren thereabouts. So there we go. Yes, you guys need to know that. I haven't said that yet, so I thought I'd let you know. I even kept it quiet on Twitter. But I don't know if you guys remember, I sort of tweeted, yes, 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 and people go, what? And I was going, you'll find out, you'll find out, you'll find out. Well, that's the answer. Hello? That was the wrong button! What's the look at this lot? Right. Plain blue. The Tarka line. There we go. Nice, another reskin there. Very nice. Very nice. But there you go. I'll post a picture, but I haven't built it yet, so I'll get on that. I will get on that, but, you know, I kept it quiet. That Wally's so cute, isn't it? Directive. I love it. Best film ever. Well, it's not. It's not. But it's a good film anyway. It's a good film indeed. But yes, that's a nice little Lego set that I have to share. And one thing I will plan on doing as well is build it, like extending it. It'll take time because I've got to build, you know, buy a lot of parts. But I'll try and build more coaches for it one day. That would be interesting. Alright. Oh, hello. 75. That's fine. Try and do 60 wiper speed while moving. Yo. Hello. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. It's so dry now. There we go. 10. Is it 10 now? That's something like that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm speeding, but who cares? I was too busy playing with the wipers. Yeah, could you imagine that on the incident report? Why was the train going so fast? I was playing with the wipers, sir. That wouldn't go down well, would it? Class 700. I need to see one of those. I haven't seen one yet. Looking forward to seeing one. Not necessarily riding on one with those seats, but looking forward to seeing it nonetheless. I mean, you know, interesting train. Blow the horn again as we go through Starcross, isn't it? Starcross, yes. There we go. Speed limit, there's the 100. There's the beautiful 100, which we shall be throttling up to soon. So there we go. You prefer the plain blue 150s? Yeah, yeah, they're very nice in plain blue. They do look nice in GWR too. Very nice in GWR. So there we go. I believe that was a requirement. We haven't seen one yet, have we? I don't think so. Blow the horn. What I can't fathom is why there's no two-tone on this thing. They did one for the 395 and they didn't port it over for this. Which is just silly, but there we go. Alright. Power up. That's it. Power up slightly. Are we accelerating? No. We're going to go in no there. Alright. Yeah, that's a big definite no on the acceleration front. Nothing's happening. That's fine. Don't worry about it for now. Gives us a chance to give us a proper thrash when we get into that 100. Which I'll do from out here. The 700 in Train Sim World. Yes. Imagine, yeah, Bedford to Brighton. That's what we need. There we go. Looks like either cross-country or VTEC. Yes! I love the old Virgin livery. Here's a fun fact for you. The first HST I ever got in Hornby was the old Virgin livery, and that's why I love it. That's the only reason I love it. It's because of that. I never saw it in the real world. But yes. That's, if they are, then that's amazing. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, listen to this Notch 4 action. Really gunning it along now. Very nice indeed. Alright, but yeah, well, it wasn't the first Hornby set I ever got. The first Hornby set I got was the Eurostar, but it broke after a few hours of use. By the horn again. It broke. The wheels fell off, and I wasn't even driving that fast. But all the little pegs that hold the wheels on snapped. So yeah, that had to go back. And then I got a Thomas one to replace that, and then I got the Virgin a year after. Oh, I'm not speeding. It's only 101. Who cares? Come on, get with it. Get with it. Fine. Let's power down just for you, train. Just because you're complaining. Alright. Alright, that's it. I've got lots of Hornby. I still plan to try and show you it all one day. It's just a logistical nightmare as to where to do it, how to do it. No. I'm blowing lots of the horn now. So yeah, I'd like to do that one day. Same with show off the Lego, really. Trouble is that's less of a logistical issue, more of a dusting issue, and showing them old sets. You know, you can't do 125 in this. It's been limited to 100 miles an hour as per prototype. So you can't do 125 in diesel mode, apparently. So there we go. Or it is limited for a reason. You can't, you know. Why has it done that? I've no idea. Let me know. Someone let me know. I just know it is a thing. So there we go. I just know. Is it limited just in testing? Is that what it is? If it is, then fine. I don't know. I don't read into these things. I just go on what I see. More wipers. You got all the wipers. We've got HST coming too. Limited to 100 diesel as per real life. There we go. Lovely. I'm going to FGW HST. There you go. New and old. New and old. Going past each other. Lovely. That needs a screenshot just because it's new and old. There we go. Lovely. Right. Engine can only power it to 100. Interesting. Is that why you went with the 170 then? Because its top speed's 100. And it's also a part of the academy, isn't it? The 170 physics. Is that the physics you used? No idea. Did you send the Eurostar off to IC82? I didn't send it off, actually. I didn't send that off. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's the Euro tram. Got watch IC82 to see what that is. But I didn't send it off. I gave it to him in person. We met up in London one day to visit YouTube. What on earth is going on in the sky up there? Oh my god, that must be a Trainworks thing. That must be a Trainworks update failure. What on earth is going on there? Oh god, the aliens are invading again. People are getting beamed up into space. Okay, right. Lovely. Lovely. The Eurotram, yes, I gave it to IC82 in person. Don't have it back yet, that's fine. The aliens, yes, the TS... Aliens, trains versus aliens. Yes, please. Yes, please, that's what I want next. Novelty routes are the best thing in the world. So, there we go. Yes. Trains versus aliens, trains versus zombies. Let's have it all. Trainworks is a forum. They update routes for reasons of they want to update routes. Hello. Oh, nice. Great Western. And a little addition on the rear I see. Ha! Oh god. Could you imagine if you were allocated seats for this thing? Imagine like, please be seat 25 left, please be... No! I've been sat in this one. That'd be so bad. Nice screenshot there. That's just luck-based seating, that one, isn't it? Imagine that. Yeah. Due to short platforms, the front two coaches won't fit. No! There we go. Clear that queue there. Lovely stuff. There we go. Alright. Trainworks is a forum. They update routes. They've done several, but it's a bit glitchy, to say the least. You should see the electrified version of the Revy Airline and Workshop with this update. It doesn't work at all. So there we go. And also, they did like the North London line, but it also does it for North London line backdated. And the modern concrete tracks in the 1980s just doesn't look right at all. So it's got its ups and downs, you know. It's got its ups and downs, but there we go. 45, nearly Exeter St David's, nearly done for the day. I'll be stopping after this. Going for a nice long rest. Going for a nice long rest indeed. All right. We will shortly be arriving at Exeter St David's. Change here for services to that way, Exeter Central and Southwest train stuff. Enjoy. Well, hello. Even more Great Western. Look at that. Nice. Pacers. It's all going nicely. That is oh my god. It's pyramid shaped. Do you reckon it's Silent Hill attacking or something? I have no idea. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to explore that. We're going to pause the game whilst passengers do their deboarding, and we're going to explore that. There we go. Just think, yeah, now we've done this route, imagine, because this train is the service to London Paddington, could this scenario have a part 2 that continues on Western Main Lines to London Paddington? There's an idea. There's an idea indeed, because it's Exeter to London Paddington. Oh my god, what the hell is going on here? It's like a scene out of Interstellar, isn't it? It's like the bookshelves in Interstellar. What on earth is going on? Blimey, are we in different dimensions of time? We've gone through a wormhole. What? But why is these ones blue? Oh, and they're not. They just look blue in the distance. I'm scared. I'm scared. There we go. Oh, the game's dying looking at it. That's not fun. There we go. Alright. Don't have the patience, but yeah, I'm not surprised. That's a lot of... Well, what is it? It's like, what, 190 miles of scenario making? Yeah, I can see why no one's done it. Well, there you go. Train Simulator Modern Art Edition. There you go. This Exeter St David's. Change here for service to Barnstable, Exmouth and London Waterloo. Congratulations, driver. All stops successful. We're done for the day. Woohoo. Woohoo. Time to relax.